going to do another. What is my Schleck? Names are my Schleck horses, so meet my Schleck horses. These are not named. I literally got them today. And they're both Andalusian. She doesn't have a name, and she doesn't have a name, or he, I don't know. Yeah. But Mare and Foal, they're Andalusian, so I'm going to name them soon. Don't mind the cat in the background. He's being naughty. So this is Little Ruth. She's an Andalusian filly, and this is Elena. She's an Andalusian mare. I love her baby, and she's like little cute little speckled dots. So Mare and Foal, the Andalusian pair. This is Lewis, the Andalusian stallion. He is the Schleck one, because I have another mare Andalusian coming up. It's not Schleck, but still, it looks like Schleck. So he has the spots on his back with the little fade. So this is Lewis, his half hair. But yeah, this is Lewis. This is one of the horses that came today. And she still doesn't have a name. She looks like Elena, but she doesn't have any spots. And this is not a Schleck, unfortunately. This is Sprout and her colt, the Clydesdale colt. That is not a Schleck either, but it's fine. She is a quarter horse and she's a Clydesdale. He's a Clydesdale. I used to call her a she because I didn't know the gender. Then I read what it was called, so yeah. So quarter horse and Clydesdale. This is a set that came together. It's a quarter horse mare and a quarter horse filly. This is Coconut and this is Honeycomb. They're quite a duo, so they're very cute together. This is Xavier, and this is his foal that is newly born. She's like probably a few hours old. Her name is Tips, but she's not named that in any of my videos yet, so. She's just born and they still haven't figured out her name, but it's gonna be Tips. A quarter horse foal and a quarter horse stallion, Xavier and Tips. A Tennessee Walker named Sarah. She has like a white base and like black hair, but she is the mother of Tips, but she's pregnant with her right now. It's Asher. He's a Tennessee colt, and he does not have parents, unfortunately. Well, maybe a dad, but the mom passed away, sadly. Yeah, he's a Tennessee Walker, and he's a colt. This is a Nab Strutter. It's not Schleck, but it is a Breyer. But it's kind of the same size as Schleck. It looks kind of like the Schleck Nab Strutter mare, but her name's Gypsy. I love her a lot. Her little wavy hair. This is the Nab Strutter Stallion, but this one is Schleck, fortunately. Yeah, his tail is really outgoing. I love him a lot. His name is Rooster, and he's very fun. Won't focus on him. Oh no. There we go. Yep, so this is Rooster. He's very cute sometimes. This is Monarch. He is a Purrazzo Espanola stallion. He's really fun. I don't really play with him as much because I don't really have a stall for him, but I really want to make like a stable. He won't go into the one that I've made a blueprint of, but I will make one for him soon because I do love him lots. This is Casanova. She is a Purrazzo Espanola mare, and this is her foal, Eliana. I always forget her name, and she's a Hanoverian filly. But they're so cute together. I love them so much. This is Carousel. She is a Purrazzo Espanola yearling, but I love her so much. She's like the only yearling that I do have. Her sweet little hair. I just can't get over how short it is and how short her tail is. Her little forelock too. But I love her lots. This is Carousel. These are my only pintos. Only pintos. I need to get the stallion, but this is, what did I name her again? Cleverly, because I changed her name. Her name used to be Creamy, but then I didn't really like that anymore. So she's a pinto mare, and her foal, his name is Kyler. I'm going to change it. I don't really like the name Kyler on this foal anymore. Well, this colt. His little nose markings are just so cute. I keep dropping all my shellac. These are shellac. Most of my horses are shellac, but some of them are not. I have some retired shellac. I don't know if they're really, really retired or just newly retired. These are my pintos, though. Here is my Tinker mare and my Tinker foal, little filly. And this one is named Lori. I used to think she was a Clydesdale. When I did my first meet all my shellac horses, I would call her a Clydesdale because I thought she was a Clydesdale, and I didn't know there was different types of draft horse at that time, which wasn't that long ago. But Lori, and this is Lila. They came together in a set that came with a Mustang, Tennessee Walker colt, and then the two Tinkers. So that's pretty much them. They're really cute together. This one is not retired. I can't find this one anywhere. I swear, she's disappeared. So I'm really grateful that I do have her. This is Regal. This one is not retired. Why do I keep dropping every shellac? I don't know. But he's a Tinker Stallion. His name is Regal, and I love him so much. I love his droopy hair. You can't put bridles on him. Or holders or head collars. You really can't put anything on him except for a saddle. So Schleck should probably fix that. He is a Schleck. I love his how all of his face is brown. He is not teal. Why did I almost say teal? Tan, white, brown, black. He is so colorful, and I love him so much, so much. So this is Regal. This is Dandelion. She's a Hanoverian mare that came with the house. Off camera, she's really red. She looks brown, but she's red. She looks more, actually, now that I look at it, she looks more red on camera than she actually is. But still, this foal, let's talk about this foal, okay? This is Reuben. He's a colt. He is not Schleck. He's an antique, actually. So I had to put him in a different bag to carry him downstairs. Because he's I probably got him from my great-great-grandmother or something. Cause it's an antique that we usually get from, our family members after they pass. But she or he, I'm going to call it a he, is very cute. I love her, but she's, she wobbles a little bit just for, a few seconds when you stand her up. So, Dandelion adopted this foal because this foal was abandoned on a herd. I made the story up on why he's adopted. And she lost her foal. And so this colt got, lost, and the herd ran off, and they can't track him down. So Dandelion adopted Reuben, which is kind of sweet, not gonna lie. This is Sparrow. You guys haven't really seen him. So, yeah, this is Sparrow. He's such a cute little poke on his butt right there. He's a tan and then a black. I love him. He came with the wash stall. And look at that little tail and how much detail. I'm just obsessed with shellac nowadays. Briar is really cool. It shows all the muscles, but it doesn't really have the texture. Briar doesn't have really texture, and Briars are made of antiques. I went to a horse show a few days ago, and I put most of my horses in most of them, and then some of my collection of like unicorns on a different table. Like unicorns, I have a lot of unicorns I never showcase. I have over 187 Schleck. I haven't counted like 40 more that I haven't counted yet because I'm so lazy. Because my brother used to collect Schleck with me, but then he gave them all to me recently. Like, I've done advent calendars. Every year I do an advent calendar. And there's so many Schleck that I do want. Like, I'm just, like, ranting. I'll show you another horse, and then I'll continue to rant. This is Satchel. He's the father of Eliana. Like, he bred with Casanova, pretty much. He's a Hanoverian stallion. His hair... I'm so happy I have him. Satchel, his name used to be Carson. I'm like, nah, too much like a common name. So now your name's Satchel, and that's what I named him. Back to me ranting. I have cows, chickens, lions, tigers, leopards, bears, moose. I have a lot. Raccoons. I would show you my whole thing, but wolves. I would show you my whole collection, but that'd just take for like forever. I'd have to do like a YouTube short of me just like speeding through me showing them, not even telling you their names. Because I've named every single Schleck I've ever owned. I have like 100 and over 80 Schleck just put together, including horses. And I get new Schleck a lot nowadays. I have deer too. It's like, it's crazy. Like, I've shown you some of my Schleck. I could show you. I have a huge box. I don't know how I'd put it out on a video, but I need to show you a different horse because you're all just staring at the same thing over and over again. This is Wally. His name used to be William. Now his name's Wally. He is a Mustang. He came with the Tinker and the... I can't even speak now. Tennessee Walker. And this is the stallion. And he's very pretty. I used to think he had little clear hair. That's how crazy I was. Because I hadn't played with him in a long time. Now I have. I do it a lot. This is Maple and Abby. They're both Mustangs. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know what half of them were called. Because I'm that crazy. But you guys have already met them if you watched my first one. Yeah. I included them. I pretty much included my Arabians. Like, there was different categories that you had to choose. And I just love that, you know? So, yeah. These are all the Mustangs. And now I just have Arabians to show you. And I only have 3. So that's perfect. Not saying I want to stop. You know, it's fine. Whatever. You get the point. Here are Lady's twins. She is an Arabian. And these are her 2 twins. So we have Giggle, and right over here is Cookie, and I think the Clydesdale colt. Let me try to find him real quick, if I knew where I put him. I think this one's name is Brownie, actually, and this one's Cookie. I always get them confused, because they were meant to be twins. They were meant to be siblings and stuff. So yeah, here are my Arabians, and I've enjoyed talking to you guys. I just have this one separate from all the others. But yeah. Okay, bye. I hope you liked meeting my Schleck horses. If you didn't, I'm sorry, and I wasted your time.